Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? This is your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. I see that we're about to lose the Todd Father, bro. The only guy that give us toys on a consistent basis, we're about to lose. You know, DC Multiverse may not be everybody's cup of tea, but they're mine. And you know what? For the money, you get a lot for it. And that's the shit nobody ever understands, dude. Look, for $24.99, you get more than any other damn figure out there. At that price point, man, you getting extra heads, sometimes extra hands, weapons. Man, you know what? That's one thing that McFarlane is good for, man. You get a lot for your money. You get the bang for your buck. And now I'm looking in Walmart, and he's no longer even on the planograms no more. They resetted him completely off. And I'm trying to figure out, what, moving the Transformers over and the other stuff over, and we just made it seem like he don't exist anymore. Man, come on. Dude, I roll with McFarlane. Hell with that. You know, you may call me a fanboy, but you know what? I looked at Mattel figures. I still have DC Icon figures around here, man. Damn it, you compare those with the McFarlane figures, man, it ain't no damn comparison. I don't know what we doing here. It's like people can't let go of shit. You know, man, no, man, you know, change is good. No, it's not. Look at the Turtles. Shit, you see how many iterations they done went through, man? Look at them. They look a hot-ass mess now. You don't even know which turtle is what line is what. You see what they did with the Power Rangers? They took that shit over there to Playmates, and you see what they did. They just did what Bandai did. It looked like they just put a fat suit on a damn toy. Some cloth on it. It looks a hot-ass mess. Dude, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, we finally got somebody that's consistent with dropping toys. He say the stuff is going to come out in 2 months. The shit is out the next damn day. But everybody else, we don't have shit from Mattel. Motu is just missing in action completely. Turtles of Grayskull. That shit don't exist in my area. Motu don't exist in my area. Hell, you barely can find Barbie. Hell, I'm trying to figure this out, man. The Hot Wheel cars, man, is stagnant as hell. So I'm trying to figure out, what are we doing here? They can't even get their own shit straight. But yet instead, oh man, you know, Mattel is known for a lot of toy lines. Look at the WWE stuff. Man, look at it. Shit, we got a large variety of Hulk Hogan? An Ultimate Warrior? Where the rest of the damn figures at? Each wave contains one figure from the last line or something. You know, you got The Rock, you got Stone Cold, you got John Cena, you know. Dude, I'm trying to understand, what are we doing here? Then you got Hasbro, man, and you know, the Marvel Legends shit is never on the pegs at Target or Walmart. Or Walgreens, bro. And I'm sitting here, you know, Walgreens have all type of Marvel Legend exclusives, like Quasar, Silver Surfer, they got what, Ilyana Reza. They got Magic. They got a whole bunch of other figures, man, but you can't find that shit. But people make it seem like Hasbro is on top of everything. Bro, G.I. Joe, that shit been missing in action for a while. People mad because I picked it up from Ross, and they like, man, that's what's hurting the line. No, it's not. We can't even find the shit in our area. But now if we find it somewhere else, oh man, we doing wrong. We really setting it on fire. We really hurting the toy lines. I'm not hurting a damn billion-dollar company. They hurting me. What do you get off thinking that every time that we turn around, we supposed to make some damn body else happy? That ain't our job. Our job is to buy what we please. And if we don't like what we buy, we don't have to proceed any longer. It's voluntary. Shit, you don't have to buy Jada Street Fighters, man. You know, even with Jada Street Fighters, I love those figures. But they're hard to find. Hell, those Voltron Lions were hard to find. Dude, every damn thing was hard to find. Look at Star Wars. That's Hasbro. Look at that shit. Look at the shelf, man. It's a hot-ass mess. You still got the same two figures. You may have a Mandalorian, and you have Lando Calrissian. Dude, those are the two figures that you see sitting there. You like... Then with Playmates, man, the Turtles, you like, man, the shit went so kidsy. I'm like, I'm not even going there. You know, I'm like, damn, I understand toys are for kids, but, dude, this went to the whole nother level. And, you know, you like, damn. Dude, Super 7, you got to take your time with them because they're going to be forever releasing one wave. You know, it's delay after delay, man. And about time with all these delays, you're done. Even with NECA. Bro, $40 a toy, and you sitting here thinking like, damn, okay, it got details and all of that. But does it look better than the McFarlane figure? Does it look better than a Marvel Legends or a Motu figure? Not really. You may get more. It's like a Super 7 figure where you get more accessories and stuff like that, extra heads and hands. Bro, make this shit make sense. It ain't been making sense for none of us for the longest. And we all been sitting here basically dealing with shit, man. Dealing with, the ramifications behind all this, man. Oh man, you a fanboy of McFarlane's. That's what's wrong. No. Dude, when I bought the Batmobile, I was happy as hell when I seen it on Amazon. My wife picked it up for me, you know, and look at this stuff, man. Dude, our brother Sachi sent us stuff left and right from DC, man. Sometimes G.I. Joe, sometimes from Marvel Legends. I'm happy with all of that, man. But if you try to find this stuff on your own, it's hard as hell. You be on eBay all damn day. Bro, this is why I say you gotta really, really understand. If you take McFarlane away from this particular community, we lose. Don't get me wrong, he got all other type of franchises out there. I'm pretty sure in a minute he might be doing shit for Marvel. I'm pretty sure. He might be doing Marvel Legends in a damn minute. You never know. All those damn Marvel statues, man, people paying attention. People picking them up. Hell, I ain't no lie, they might be at Ross in a damn minute because that's the way how a lot of this is going. And a lot of people don't understand. They keep thinking Ross, it's liquidation and, because it's not selling. It's not because it's not selling. And I keep telling y'all this. They don't got the money to put the shit out. You don't have the staff to put the stuff out. You got people ringing. You got people doing other stuff that they need to do, man, to keep the store running. Sometimes you don't have the people, you don't have the budget to stock the shit. At least the least stockable shit. They don't make that much of money off of toys. They make money off of every damn thing else. Toys is not like they making millions of bucks off of toys. No, they not. Let's get that right. Target or Walmart. They're not toy stores. They may have a ton of toy aisles, but they're not toy stores. Let's get it right. When we go in these stores, man, like I say, I'm just thankful that they still have stuff that we could pick up. And see, that's what people don't understand. They make it seem like, they owe it to us. They don't owe us a damn thing. And when McFarlane was talking about how happy he was to bring this out, to bring this new wave out, to bring that out, man, I was happy with him. Why? Because it lets me know that, there's somebody out there, and I know a lot of y'all. Hasbro has Hasbro posts where they sit up there and they tell us about what's dropping and all of that. Man, I'm going to tell you something. It's a difference when somebody who know what the hell they talking about talk about it, opposed to somebody else talking about something and don't know shit about what they talking about. That's the difference. You have somebody talking about something that they understand. Man, you could feel it. You could understand it. You don't even really have to hear all the intricacies that they do. You just like, man, I actually get it. I see why he, you get it. And that's what I'm looking at, man. I got it with McFarlane, man. I got it. I may get mad that we got 1 million Batmans, 1 million Supermans. But you know what? I learned something after all of that when I was talking to people. They said, look, all I collect is Batman. All I collect is Superman. I got a shelf of Wonder Woman. Man, I got Flash too, man. So it's letting me know those are sellable figures, just like with Marvel Legends. They sell Wolverine. They sell Iron Man. They sell Captain America. You're going to get all three of those figures. Those figures no matter what. Wolverine, Iron Man. And Captain America. You rarely get Hulks. Dude, I can't find a good Hulk for anything. See, the thing is that a lot of people don't understand. Everything is about numbers. Maybe Mattel offered more than what McFarlane offered. Now, don't get me wrong. McFarlane is smaller than Mattel. See, McFarlane make his money off of bulk. Quantity. As other ones, they do it money per piece. He do his off of bulk, man. He's shipping shit hard. Look at Hasbro and all those Eternal figures, man. That shit was a bomb. Look at the, all that Wakanda Forever figure stuff at Ollie's. All of that Sanchi stuff still sitting there, along with the Eternals, all at Ollie's, man. They ain't dropped the shit to $2.99 because they can't. They in for it for too much. And see, that's the thing. Man, I'm just looking to see why can't we all just stick together. If some people want Mattel, okay, that's good. If the stuff is actually worth buying, I'll pick it up. Now, the thing that scares me is they bringing out Motu times Thundercats. Now, look at it. All the renderings, the prototypes that they had at the show, I think the San Diego Comic-Con. Dude, I was looking at this and they were looking fantastic. They were looking amazing. They were looking like the stuff of what you want them to be, stuff of legend. And I'm like, man, you know what? You ain't no fan not one of them damn things on the show. Really. When I started collecting Motu again back when they brought out Masterverse, or not Masterverse, when they brought out Origins, I remember I seen something that said new for 22 or something on it, 2022 or something. Dude, they were still up on there, and it was like, new for 20 or 21 or something like that. I forgot. It was when He-Man and Skeletor first came out for Origins, man. The shit was sitting on the shelf 2 years later. This is what I'm talking about. Product is not moving. People are not really vested like they used to be in toys, bro. A lot of people are leaving this hobby, man. They're getting frustrated because they keep bringing out new people to do stuff that, once, a certain group of people done, and you were so happy with it. You like McFarlane, man. I may not like McFarlane, but damn, he sure dropped a hell of a lot of products. Dude, he dropped product like I drop videos, bro. So and that's what I'm looking at, man. I'm like, man, I'm really happy. I'm finding stuff, man. I'm seeing pieces that I can't see any damn where else. Hell, I wanted him to do Thundercats and Silverhawks and Tiger Sharks. That's who I wanted to do it because I know sooner or later I will find it. But man, do you know Power Princess from Squadron Supreme for Marvel Legends on eBay right now going for $180 damn dollars? That's like 4 or 5 damn sellers with it for $180. Other people $90 damn dollars. I don't need a Power Princess that damn bad no more. Dude, it is what it is. You keep that shit where it's at. See, that's the thing with a lot of this stuff. Man, if you miss it the first time, it's impossible to get. And that's what I'm scared about them Thundercats with, man. I want to see Mattel's take on it. I want to see if they could really do some shit. And you know what I mean? Because if you about to take DC back, dude, I want to see if you can actually handle the damn thing that you was doing right now. You can barely handle Masters of the damn Universe. Well, all the product. Now you want to do DC. Come on, man. What are we doing? I guess McFarlane will be doing Ninja Turtles in a minute. Shit, I guess he'd be doing every damn thing you think he will be doing in a minute. Because, again, once you lose something, you go after something else. And, by far, he was the biggest and still is the biggest, man, in my opinion, of putting product out. You go other places, at least you be like, damn, DC Multiverse is on the shelf. I may got these two already, but they on the shelf. When I seen Orion and Wildcat, what could I say? They were on the shelf. Other figures I can't even find on the damn shelf. But his was on the shelf. You see what I mean? They were gold label. I had bought them when I seen them. I said, oh, I'm going to buy these real quick. Because gold label stuff go fast. Man, but it's just what I'm thinking. Just a little bit upset, man. It's just all over the place. Man, changes are not always good. And change is not always positive. But to later, peace out, fam.